Zelda! Zelda! In this game, you get to play as
Zelda.
As the first game to let you play as Zelda. The first game let you play as Zelda. Echoes of Big Brain might not be the first game to let you play as Zelda, but it's certainly the first that was made for her. Usually when you play as Zelda, it feels like the developers designed the game with Link in mind, and just stuck her in there like she's an alternate costume. While Echoes of Big Brain still derives much of its DNA from Link's games, its focus on experimental puzzle solving is much more in line with her character than his. The titular Echoes of Big Brain have far less potential than the tools used in modern Zelda, but their limitations significantly lower the barrier of entry for experimentation.
Oh man, how are we gonna get to the switch to open the door with this big-ass rock in the way?
Worry not, valued companion, for I am the princess, and I've already devised a solution to a perilous predicament. You see, from the tutorial we can infer that beds take up 2 tiles of space and can be jumped upon. And by observing this bat, we can see that it has wings, which indicates that it is capable of aerodynamic flight. Therefore, we can simply use the bed as an elongated elevation point, soar through the sky using the bat, and land directly on the switch, opening the door. Observe. This streamlined version of Tears of the Kingdom Zonai devices makes it quicker and easier to mix and match echoes to craft your own personal solution to a problem. It's what makes Echoes of Big Brain so novel, but that novelty starts to fall off as the game progresses. There are over 100 echoes in this game, and you only get a single bar with an unintuitive sorting system to find the one you want, which makes it easy to rely on a handful of unbalanced echoes to make exploration and combat boring. Once you unlock the Spider-Man Echo, you can just completely ignore any obstacle in your path with how many walls are climbable in the overworld. Pitting enemies against each other gets old after the first fight, and I think it's pretty telling how confident the devs are in this style of combat when you have a Link form that lets you play Link's Awakening for 10 seconds. Playing this game normally gets stale and redundant early on into the game, especially when the Genshin Impact style yapping ruins an otherwise interesting Zelda story. There are cute outfits to collect and this little spin that at least keep Echoes of Big Brain entertaining, but if you really want to enjoy this game, you're going to have to purposefully play it in the most unconventional way you could possibly conceive. Most obstacles in Echoes of Big Brain have both an intended solution and a dumbass solution. What's the dumbass solution? Whatever the fuck you want, girly pop. You could go through this entire maze to get this heart piece, or you could use the bed like a girl boss. You could swim around these wire jet currents, or you could swim through them with a flying tile like a true queen. You could kill enemies with a sword, or a Beyblade, or you could waterboard them to assert your dominance like the true Sigma princess that you are. It's so satisfying doing the stupidest shit imaginable in this game, but having it work out in your favor. Like playing D&D on a Tuesday afternoon at your godfather's nephew's friends with benefits vacation beach house. It's the same reason why Tears of the Kingdom is fun, just in a more digestible format. I'd say Echoes of Big Brain is worth playing, just for the fact that you can play as
Zelda.
But it's honestly an acquired taste that can only be enjoyed by players that like to experiment and get creative. So, definitely skip this one if you're a smooth brain.